Welcome to another Parker Adams boat sales video. Today I'm going to do a walkthrough tour on this. Now this is a Sessa Key Largo 27. I think this boat is a very interesting boat. The reason I think it's so interesting is because it represents a really excellent opportunity for someone that potentially has got a rib and wants to move into something which has a cabin, has space internally that they can sleep on, but not lose that sports boat feel. So the Sessa Key Largo, you may not have heard of Sessa. Sessa is an Italian brand and they've been around for a long time around the Med, but we don't see them that much in the UK. But this boat is aimed very much at Med living, lots and lots of exterior space. But as a day boat, I think it makes it a really compelling argument for someone trading up from a rib. So let's have a little walk around the boat. Let's start off on the outside. You can see a teak bathing platform here. That's really nicely presented. The boat's just been washed through, so you can see some damp marks there on the platform. And then the upholstery is all presented in very nice condition. There's no obvious rips or tears and lots of space here. So you've got a sunbathing area at the back. You've got a good dining area here. Now that table goes down and converts that area into sun pad. I'll show you in here, but you've got some locker space here. You've got an excellent helm. You may see Jonathan down there. Just to give a little wave to Jonathan. Jonathan is going to ably assist this video by perhaps opening some doors and just generally being helpful and giving some good useful comments. Well, apparently there'll be useful comments. We'll try. So we're just walking around. You've got the helm position with two really nice helm seats both with bolsters, a helm and a passenger seat.
Also up and down.
See, ably assisted here by Jonathan. Do apologise if there's any wind noise here. It is a very blustery September day at Hamble Point, but hopefully the sound is working well. As we move forward, you can see this huge sun pad area at the front. Now this boat, as I mentioned, it's aimed as very much a Mediterranean style boat, but this area would be absolutely brilliant if going into the UK, anchoring off Priory Bay, somewhere in the Solent. Huge space where you'd actually get a good group, 3 or 4 friends here, laying down, enjoying the sunshine. The style of the boat is also really striking. I'm just going to walk around here and I'm going to go round the back and look back on the boat as well. Let's have a look around here. This really nice size bathing platform. Under there is a stern drive. This engine is powered with a Volvo Penta V8 320 horsepower. So very similar performance that you'd expect out of sort of an 8-9 metre rib. You get out of this because it's an inboard, it's powerful, the engine's very smooth, very quiet. Let's just come over here and get a side view of the boat. She's stunning. The owner said to me that it's amazing how many times he goes to a beach in the Solent and so many people come up to him and comment, what is that? Now it's such a striking looking boat. So let's carry on board. Another thing I like in terms of access is this lovely wide bathing platform, and the bathing platform is the same width as the rest of the boat, so it makes stepping on very easy. So if I just pull in this rope here, you can see that the bathing platform goes almost parallel to the pontoon, so it's very easy to step on board and down into this cockpit space. I'll come back down into the engine in a moment, but you can see here lots and lots of space to sit down. I think you'd get there. John has put the table down into the position. In fact, he's just about to put the sun pad cushion on. So there it is. So one sun pad cushion in front. In fact, I'm going to jump back off to get a better view on that one. So again, talking about lounging around, you've got here again another space for a couple of friends to be lounging here, sun pad cushion at the back, sun pad cushion here, and then all of this space at the front. So a really superbly designed boat with lots and lots of space. Jonathan's showing here perhaps a fishing location here, sitting on the back, enjoying the view. And there is a bathing ladder. Now it's a 4-step bathing ladder, so it goes nice and deep. That'd be really easy to get in and out of the water there, and you can see a handle there on the side of the bathing platform as well. So let's carry back on inside. So there is a locker space here. Now this goes direct access into the bilge. You can see here there's some extra covers in here, and you can see it's all presented in nice dry condition. Now this boat is dry stacked, so it's here at Hamble Point Marina up on the dry stack over there. So it's never left in the water for more than a night or so at a time. So the antifouling is all in excellent condition. And just when they want her in the water, they give them a quick call. So we see Jonathan now is just putting this back together again, took the sun pad cushion off here, and then this table is on quite a nice design, which is on a gas strut, which lifts up and down. If everything goes to plan, we'll be able to show you that in a second. Trying to do this in one take is always interesting, but there it is, it works. So up we come, table now into position, so quick change from sun pad, lounging area, into your eating space. Now another feature here, Jonathan's just moved forward the helm seat, and you have here a sink. So sink and water, it's just cold running water into there. And then underneath you have lots of locker space, so lots and lots of storage space in here. The owner keeps in here some cleaning materials, but you could easily put in there perhaps a cool box for your lunch, various bits and bobs to get you through the day. Close that back up again. There's a locker space underneath where Jonathan's sitting. That's at the moment got the electric cable. Just spin the table around and we can show you that. So that's also got the battery isolators in there, electric cables. Again, it's a nice dry locker in there as well. You can see it's waterproofed, and the shore power just goes into here. So if you need to top up the battery, if you're staying away overnight, you can do. Now, while talking about staying away overnight, this boat has a really unique feature, and that you can see this in the photographs that we've posted. It has a concealed Bimini cover. You can see the stainless steel work for the Bimini just under here. Now the Bimini cover rolls forward and is actually stored just underneath this cushion. It's not on at the moment, but you can see it's all contained within this nice lift up. So the Bimini cover sits onto the stainless steel frame. Now what the owner of this boat has also done is he's actually put sides onto the Bimini, so he is able to totally enclose this cockpit. As I say, there's photographs that can be seen. Jonathan here is just lifting this up, and you can see a really nice design here that the Bimini folds in, and then there are sides that zip on. Now the owner of this boat and his family actually spent about 10 days on board this boat in the summer. They did some extended cruising, and it provided a really nice holiday base for them. So it's not just used as a day boat, but also has more versatility there as well. If I step forward into the helm position, everything is neat, uncluttered. You've got a nice black plastic here, and then all of the latest Volvo Penta controls. Now this here boat is of course a 2012 boat, so it's got all the later generation Volvo Penta controls, including this really nice gear lever. I'm always impressed by these. They look like it's a twin engine gear lever, but it's not. You've got lots and lots to hold on to and move the throttles forward. You've got a Volvo Penta diagnostic display here, and I can tell you that the engine hours on this are recording about 430 hours. All the switches that you need, easy access. You've got a fish finder here that's working at the moment, and then a DSC VHF just here. The engine hours there, I mentioned 430, and you can see it just coming up there on the display. There's a compass sat here as well, and then you have control here for the stereo. So it's a Sony sound system.
Lip smacking, dinner hacking, big deal.
And there it is.
Just ask for this month's KFC Big Deal.
Cool. And the speakers are both down below and in this cockpit area. We'll just turn that back down again so we can hear. Side access up to get to the sun deck area on this side and also the other side. Electric anchor windlass.
You can control it there as well as you can control it up the front as well.
So Jonathan just pointing out there, anchor windlass controlled there, and also you've got foot buttons on the bow. Excellent, thanks Jonathan. Right, let's head on down below. Now I've talked about this being a day boat, and the reason I think this is a really fantastic boat as someone that wants to trade up from perhaps a rib is because when you come down below you can see you've got a really nice cabin. I'll just turn the volume down on the radio a little bit. So you can see here there's a nice size, there's an infill cushion just here, which then makes this up into a really good sized double bed. In fact, I would say if you're a family, you're two adults, maybe even two small children would probably sleep in there, certainly one. You've got storage space at the front with the netting, and then you've got speakers at the front, and this nice upholstery all the way around. The boat's presented in really nice order. Everything is clean and fresh. You've got a porthole here which lets in natural light. Now if I turn around this way, you can see there is a pull-out drawer fridge. So just have a look at this. So pull-out drawer fridge opens out, lots and lots of space to get in there, bottles, beers, or of course food for longer stays away. Your sound system is controlled here with this Sony sound system. You've got a little drawer here, or drop down drawer, and you can put things in there, and then another drawer here for documentation and bits and bobs. And of course, talking about the upgrade from a rib, here you have the heads. So good sized heads compartment, which is an electric toilet, and that electric toilet goes into a holding tank there. You've got a light up here on the ceiling, and then you've got hot and cold pressure water through here, and then there's a cupboard under there where you can keep your loo rolls and various different essentials. So again, because you've got a porthole in there, it's nice and light and airy. I'll close that up. So that's down below. So plenty of space here, and this really does extend the cruising of this boat from being just a day boat into a boat that you can go away for the weekend with friends and family. Jonathan's just sitting here at the helm position.
Quite a nice helm, actually.
I was going to say, how does it feel?
You put your feet up on there as well, so actually it's quite a nice one for just driving around sat down. But of course you can stand up as well quite easily just by lifting that. So
the bolster position is good there. I like that.
Yeah, it is quite nice, and you can lean back or you can sit on the bolster like that. And so there's lots of different positions you can sit in, and but all of them are nice and comfortable.
Excellent.
When the engine was running, the steering's very light as well. Very light steering, very easy control position. Yeah, it just looks like an all-round nice boat to drive.
Well, we're talking about the engine. Do you want to access the engine? So as I mentioned, the engine is a Volvo Penta. It's a V8 320 horsepower engine, and it's accessed just in here. The best way is just to pull this cushion off. So if you pull the cushion off, the strut will stay up by itself. Will it just about stay up? No, if you take the cushion off, the strut stays up by itself, but in the meantime we'll just get Jonathan to hold this up here, and I'll just look at down in here. So it's a nice clean engine. You've got easy access to the batteries, easy access to the bilge. Looks like there might be 4 batteries on this boat. Jonathan, would that be accurate? It seems like a lot of batteries.
Yeah, 4 batteries. Well, don't forget we've got a windlass.
Of course.
We've got engine start battery, and then we've got a domestic thing, so we've probably got the 2 domestic batteries as well. That'll help control everything while you're on anchor. Okay, I did notice how smooth the engine ran actually. So 320 horsepower V8, remember 2012 engine with just 430 hours. Very, very smooth, clicked in and out of gear, went in and out of gear nicely. We're going to go out and do some drone footage on this boat within the next few days once this wind abates. It's a pretty windy forecast at the moment, but we'll be adding that on, and we'll of course put a link in the description once that drone video is on, so you can see this boat powering along in the Solent. So we'll drop that down again. And that just drops down. So I'm going to jump off the boat. Oh, a little feature I didn't mention there is a shower. So if you come up here out the sea and you want to shower it off, you've got a freshwater hose here, or shower. And just looking around here, you've got nice stainless steel handles. I really like this boat. I have to say it's got a very, very nice feel to it. Sort of boat I can really think somebody would have a lot of fun going out on the day or spending some extended time on. So I'm going to step off the boat again now and just have another look down the boat just to show all of the size of this. So just to remind people again, this is a Sessa Key Largo 27. Lots and lots of focus here on the outside space, but remembering of course you do still have that downstairs accommodation. Electric anchor winch. The hull is in very nice order. You can see there, Sessa Key Largo 27. The hull is black and very, very few marks or blooming on it. Let's come back down here. So this has been Andrew Adams and Jonathan Parker. This has been another Parker Adams Boat Sales walkthrough tour of this Sessa Key Largo 27. Please do remember to like and subscribe to our channel. Every boat that we sell, we put these listings on. We do these walkthrough tours, and I have to say the response so far has really blown us away. The YouTube numbers are growing on a daily basis, and it's brilliant to show you these walkthroughs and really get a flavour for what the boat's all about. So thanks so much for watching. We look forward to seeing you on the next one. Many thanks.